Good morning. Today's topic is the periodic table. First, let's get a little history. Dmitri Mendeleev was the first person to arrange the elements in a periodic table. Just a little extra information, although he didn't know all the elements that we know today. Because he arranged them by their atomic number, he left spaces for the elements that were yet to be discovered. Okay, to read the periodic table, let's look at each square and the information that's contained in each square. First, there is the element's name, its symbol, its atomic number, and its atomic mass. The elements are arranged in three different categories. Those are the metals, the non-metals, and the metalloids.
On this website, ptable.com, this is a dynamic periodic table. You can go down and choose any of your elements, click on it, and it does highlight it and tell you that it is boron is a metalloid. And as it pulls up, it will tell you more about it here from Wikipedia. You can see a quick glance here, and then if you read over here in the left columns, you can read more about who discovered it, what it's used for, and you can go around and see which ones are transition metals, post-transition, many things that we will not cover in 5th grade.
Okay, there's another feature on this website that I'd like to show you. If you go up here to this tab, it normally says Wikipedia. Click on the video links. You can scroll down to any of the elements on the periodic table, and it will show you a video about the element. So here's a video on hydrogen. It gives you examples of hydrogen, it tells you the symbol, the atomic number, and it also gives you a video showing the hydrogen in action. There's also a photo tab. If you click on the element again, it pulls up a picture of that particular element. It gives you information about the element. It tells you exactly what it looks like, the color and the characteristics of it.
Some other ways to manipulate the periodic table is to look up here where we have tabs, beside the tabs, where we have boxes we can click with compounds, names, electrons, and the word wide. If we click wide, you can see that the periodic table expands, and the elements that are previously down at the bottom of the page have been inserted into the periodic table, and it does get a lot wider, and we can unclick the wide, and it puts them back in a standard form. Also, if you choose name, it will put the name of the element up under the chemical symbol, so that way you do not have to actually memorize all of this as you are just playing around and learning about your elements. We're going to unclick that. If we click electrons, these are the subatomic particles that rotate around the nucleus in an element, and here on the side you can see that in the first shell there are 2, 8 in the second shell, 10 in the third shell, and 2 there. And these change. This is how we determine different elements from each other, because of the number of electrons. Also, under compounds, once we click the compound box, you can choose one element, nitrogen, and it gives you some common compounds here, but you can also choose a second element with it, and it actually will blend the nitrogen and the oxygen, or the 2 elements of your choosing, into other compounds that you can see here.